This is Twit.
And by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free trial and 20% off, go to squarespace.com and use offer code TNT9. Welcome to Tech News Today. I'm Tom Merritt.
I'm Sarah Lane.
I'm Ayaz Akhtar.
And I'm Jason Howell.
No traffic problems, no internet connections getting cut by landscapers. We're all back together again, and it's time for the top 10 stories of the day in the news feeds. Amazon announced the new Kindle Fire HD-X in 2 sizes yesterday evening. In addition to a 2560 by 1600 339 pixels per inch screen, the new tablets have a 2 gigahertz Snapdragon 800 processor and an upgraded Kindle OS. They also come with the Mayday button that promises to connect you with a video person doing tech support within 15 seconds. Anytime, day or night, there'll be a little person inside your Kindle. 7-inch HDX starts at $229 and will ship on October 15th. The 8.9-inch version starts at $349 and ships November 7th. A new Kindle Fire HD also arrives with a new look and a reduced price of $139.
While at an event in Seoul, Korea, showing off the Galaxy Gear and Galaxy Note 3, Samsung executives said that the company plans to introduce a curved display smartphone in October. They didn't give any other information on price or release date or even what kind of operating system it might be using. Now, the Nexus S already has a slight curve on its glass, but not the actual screen. You might remember Samsung applied for a patent recently for a smartphone that is curved along its vertical axis, so more curve coming. I'm going with that.
Twitter announced it will recommend new users to follow or tweets to view by its mobile apps. Twitter says you'll receive personalized recommendations when multiple people in your network follow the same user or favorite or retweet the same tweet. So if you have Twitter for Android or iPhone, you can get recommendations by push notification. If you don't want Twitter to get so pushy, you can turn off the recommendations in your settings. Jessica Lesson reports that sources tell her that Nest Labs, the folks that brought you the hippest thermostat since ever, have been developing a smoke detector. Among the features might be the ability to wave a hand to cancel an alarm, presumably when your tofurkey is burning or something, and the expected messages being sent to you over the internet when the thing goes off. That last might be a subscription service, which could make Nest a little bit of revenue.
Finland's biggest newspaper, I'm going to butcher this, but bear with me. Helsingin Sanomat reports that Nokia has begged and pleaded with former CEO Stephen Elop to take a smaller bonus due to disapproval and protest in Finland based on Nokia's chairman of the board claiming originally that Elop's bonus arrangements were similar to those of previous chief executives. Nokia admitted yesterday that Elop had, in fact, received a contract that seemed to guarantee a quick $25 million payoff if Elop was able to sell the handset unit.
Real Networks. Go, you take it.
Okay. Real Networks just introduced a new service called Real Player Cloud. The service lets users upload and share personal videos. You'll get 2 gigabytes for free, but if you want more space, you have to pony up some dough. Real released Real Player Cloud apps for iOS, Android, Roku, and Windows. There's also a web component if installing a Real product on your PC makes you feel dirty.
I think we all agree YouTube comments make you feel dirty and could use a little improvement, while Google Plus is there to help a brother Google division out. Comments on YouTube will now be based on relevance, not chronology, when they order up, just like they do in Google Plus's newsfeed. And hallelujah, replies will actually be nested under the comments they're replying to. Also, if you share a video on Google Plus, comments you make on the YouTube side will show up in both places.
Bloomberg reports that China's largest e-commerce company, Alibaba Group, may be considering going public in the U.S. rather than the more obvious Hong Kong exchange, and cites people familiar with the plans that Alibaba is in talks with U.S. law firms now. Alibaba founder Jack Ma reportedly wants to have dual shareholder voting classes to maximize his control over the company. The Hong Kong exchange doesn't allow for such an arrangement, but the New York Stock Exchange does.
Yahoo will add a not my email button to its mail system for users who have claimed one of those recycled email addresses that was previously used by someone else. When pressed, the button will notify the sender that the intended recipient is no longer at that email address. Use of the button will also train the email client to automatically reject certain emails that it learns come from those kind of addresses.
T-Mobile CFO Braxton Carter said that he expects there will be more consolidation in the U.S. wireless market. He called a deal between Sprint and T-Mobile, the numbers 3 and 4 wireless carriers, quote, the logical ultimate combination. Carter says that a combined Sprint T-Mobile would be able to, quote, create a more competitive environment, considering AT&T and Verizon are so incredibly large.
And finally, Valve, with no consideration for our show's start time, announced at just 8 minutes ago the second of their 3 announcements coming this week. This one, as we expected, is hardware. They say they're going to work with several manufacturers to bring machines running the Steam OS that was announced on Monday to market in 2014. In the meantime, though, there are 300 prototypes that they are going to ship out to beta participants. So sometime before October 25th, you need to log into Steam, visit your Quest page to track your current status towards beta test eligibility, join the Steam Universe community group, agree to the Steam hardware beta terms and conditions, make 10 Steam friends, create a public Steam community profile, and play a game using a gamepad in big picture mode. If you want more about this, go to store.steampowered.com/livingroom and click the second circle. Meanwhile, that third announcement will be coming probably, yes, at 10 a.m. on Friday.